Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Adelaide Oval. You join us for this T10 between the Mumbai Indians and the Guyana Amazon Warriors. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
It might have been a better toss to lose. Bowling first, though, I think will be the best choice in the end. There's going to be a little bit in this pitch for a possible early breakthrough.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Bold, stunning delivery.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai are 2 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Right armour is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral end. Finds the edge. Ryan staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Power and precision in that shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Tahir, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. End of the over. 5 off it. Mumbai are 7 for 2.
Well, bowlers have them pinned down at the moment. Batters need to try and rotate the strike a bit.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Being able to sit back, wait for it and put away the shorter ball.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Beats the field with a great shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 29 for 2. Tahir, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the city end. Brilliant diving stop. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Doesn't beat the infield. Yadav wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Moti, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Cathedral end. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Big edge.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Mumbai a 58 for 2. Smith, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Amazon 1.
Thick edge, no, that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Mumbai 70 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Smith from the city end. Thick edge. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the over. 7 off it. Mumbai are 87 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
1 over left in the innings. Paul to bowl it. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And that's the end of the innings. Mumbai have set a target of 102 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Amazon Warriors are 3 for none. Right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Beats the field with a great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything. End of the over. 6 off it. The Amazon Warriors, 9 for none. Left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Big edge. "11 runs added there. The Amazon Warriors, 20 for none. Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight to the fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 9 off it. The Amazon Warriors, 29 for none. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack for the Mumbai Indians.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Hemraj drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged. Trouble. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack.
New bowler into the attack.
Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Please make him welcome.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Got that away nicely. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes over the top with that shot. Over, the Amazon Warriors are 51 for 1.
Now on 1 for 1.
Bumrah back on now.
The attack for the Mumbai Indians.
Wow, how did that miss? Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Bowler and fielders look really confident. That's a confident appeal. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Great shot, through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
With the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Sharma from the Cathedral. Perfectly timed. Bold, stunning delivery.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Thick edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Amazon Warriors are 64 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bolt coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Bit of shape on the way through. Ayub happy just to watch it go by.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bolt has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but we'll be well pleased nevertheless. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Have to go for it now.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Good catch, out! In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Pandya, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's all from us in